Welcome Maotrons, and today I'm going to be doing a Alice in Wonderland inspired paint. It's going to be a mixture of the Cheshire Cat, White Rabbit, and Mad Hatter. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing, but you know what? Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a glue stick and I'm going to mat down my eyebrows. I do this all the time because my eyebrows just get in the way. Then I'm going to take this white eyeliner pencil and just map out my design. I'm going to make the Cheshire Cat's mouth the primary focus of the whole face area, I guess, just because I feel like it. And so I'm going to be mapping out the mouth, and then I'm also going to map out where the split's going to be. And then I'm also going to map out parts of the White Rabbit, even though I'm probably going to cover it up with white body paint later. And I'm also making sure to drag some of the design down to my chest. Then I'm going to grab a bubblegum pink color from Mehron. It's an Aqua face paint, and fill in the Cheshire Cat side and just leave the mouth section clear because that's the only part that I don't want pink. So I'm going to be doing that. Also covering my ear because my ear needs to be pink just to kind of blend in better. And I'm also going to be dragging it down my neck and to that chest area. Once that's done, I'm grabbing a bright pink eyeshadow and I'm going to put it in the crease of my eye and blend it up towards the temple of my forehead as well as underneath my lower lash line. And I'm going to kind of start adding the shadows to the little fold or crease there to add some dimension. And I'm going to be going back to that a few times, but that's just kind of like the start. I'm also going to be adding it around the mouth. Again, I'll go back to that later, but adding some shadow around the mouth as well because I needed to start doing that anyways. And I'm also going to be dragging some of that pink down the neck and chest area as well. This is all, again, just the beginning part. I'll be going back to it later. I'm also going to be adding it to contour my little cheek area to go towards the mouth. Not necessarily following my contour, but, you know, kind of making a contour. Then I'm grabbing a black Aqua face paint from Mehron, and I'm going to be kind of outlining the mouth just to make sure I like where it is and how it's going, because if I don't, then it kind of ruins the whole purpose. So I'm going to be just, you know, making sure it looks good. I'm also going to be adding the teeth to make sure that that looks good, and with this I try to keep the teeth off my split of my lips just to, you know, give it more of a realistic look, but I kind of still hit it with the canines, but we'll just ignore that for now. It doesn't look too bad. At least I don't think it does. And I'm also adding the bottom teeth as well, just because I need to. Again, I'm just making sure it looks good. Again, going into some bright pink eyeshadow, I'm deepening up some of those shadows around the edges there where that fold's going to be. And I'm also going to be bringing it around the mouth section just to, again, make sure that I like where it's going with the mouth. Then I'm grabbing a purple body paint and I'm going to be adding the stripes into it, and I'm just kind of using a detailed brush and dragging it out, making it sloppy and messy because that's the fun part of this whole tutorial, is that it doesn't have to be perfect because who wants perfection? Me, I do, but shh. Then I'm going to go into some purple eyeshadow, and for the eyeshadows I'm using BH Cosmetics Bring Me Back to Brazil palette, just so you know, and I'm going to be just kind of smoking out those lines so they don't look so sharp with that purple, and adding some more shadowing around the face almost. And I'm also going to be dragging that purple onto the lid and just kind of patting it on, making it, again, very messy and then bringing it up towards, kind of following where the pink shadow I put on the lid is. And once that kind of looks good, I'm actually also going to be putting some of it underneath the lash line as well, and just kind of making it messy and smoky. I then decided to go into some more black and a little bit more pink and deepen up those folds even more, just adding just a little bit of black, not too much black. I don't want too much black going on. I even kind of dipped into a little bit of purple as well, just to kind of dilute the black and make it look more like a purple pink transition, but I just wanted some more depth to the little fold there. I also decided to add some stripes to the neck because I felt like it needed it, so I went ahead and did the same steps as I did on my face with the purple body paint and the purple eyeshadow. Then I went to the White Rabbit side and added some white aqua paint from Mehron and just dabbed it on with a brush. And what I like to do with this is kind of get as clean of a line or clean as a base as I can with the aqua paint. And then I also go in with a detailed brush and go around those edges there, right there, yeah, just to make it look a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer. And then because white has a tendency to still look patchy, I go in with a cream paint, and I went in with Mehron, or not Mehron, with Makeup Forever Clown White, and just dabbed it on the face as well, and then set it with a translucent powder, and that makes it look more opaque and less streaky. Then I went in with a pink eyeshadow and put it on my cheek and on my eyes, and again, I'm kind of just being messy, so I used a really fluffy brush just to kind of slap it on there and not worry too much about the perfection. I also put a little bit of the pink on my nose, just at the very tip, like a little bunny rabbit. And then once that looked good, this is where I had a white line before I covered it up, and so now I'm putting a black line. It's going to be kind of like a clock, and I think it might be backwards or the numbers might be wrong, but I don't care. Again, it's the Alice in Wonderland, so it's totally fine. So I added those 2 lines, then I started adding some numerical numbers and going down the face, and I just used some black body paint for that with a detailed brush. Once that is to my liking, I actually kept out that detailed brush in black and added some little whisker dots. And then I added whiskers only on the white rabbit side with that black. Then I kept that black out and outlined the nose and attached it to the mouth as well. And then I actually grabbed some white body paint on a detailed brush and went over the black whiskers so they didn't look so stark black, like give it a little bit of a grayish look. Then I got some more pink eyeshadow and put it around the perimeter of my face and blended it around. And I also contoured my nose with that same pink. And then I grabbed some silver body paint and actually went over the numerical numbers. You can't really see the silver, but it's there. I promise it's there. I then went in with some more darker pinks and added some more to the nose because it was a little too light. You couldn't really see it, so I wanted to darken it up just a little bit. Then I decided to add some more to the face area, so I added another number, and then I went ahead and added some more like swirly designs and made them kind of, I don't know, I was just kind of playing with it, just having fun. I then decided to go to the mouth and fill in the teeth with white body paint. It's a pretty simple step. I don't really have anything else to say about that. I filled it in with white body paint, beginning and end of it, so. After the teeth are filled in, I actually took a detailed brush in black and went around the teeth and then also filled in the rest of the mouth. I didn't switch brushes. It would have been easier if I did to fill in the bigger sections, but I didn't, and it worked out fine. So do whatever you want to do, okay? Just have fun. Then I went in with some black eyeshadow and actually shadowed around the underside of the teeth just to make it look like the lips are sitting on top of the teeth. Then I kept that black out and added some more shadowing around that crease because I just really felt like I didn't do enough yet, so I just added some more. Then I actually took the black body paint on a detail brush and added a line because everything else was kind of outlined and I didn't outline that, so it kind of looked funny. And then I added it obviously down my neck and chest as well. I then again added some more shadowing. I used some black, some pink, and a little bit of purple and just added the final touch of shadows right there, I promise. Then I grabbed a felt tip eyeliner and added a cat eye wing to just the Cheshire cat side. I kept going out of frame on this. I don't really know why. I'm a little rusty. I apologize. But I went ahead and added that, and I also added a little point to the inner corner as well. Next, I grabbed mascara and added it to my lashes. You can use false lashes if you want to, but my eyelashes are kind of long anyways, so I just didn't feel like that was necessary. Then I added some glitter to my nose. It's actually a liquid lipstick that has a pink blue shift, and I also added it to my forehead, my brow, and my cheekbones, just adding some shine. Give it the more whimsical look. Then I decided to add these gems. They're self-adhesive, but if you're going to be wearing them around, you might want to use some like spirit gum or something to tap them on, but I just stuck them on and I kept going out of frame for that too, so my apologies. You just get these 2 little clips. But it works, right? You get the idea. Then I went ahead and started the body. So I was doing the Mad Hatter down here, so I kind of just sketched out his bow and his little bit of suit that you can see on me, and just made sure that it was kind of what I was still going for. Then I took this peachy color from Mehron. It's an Aqua face paint as well, and I'm going to be filling in the collar, and later on I'll fill in the shirt. I don't know why I didn't do it right there, but for now I just filled in the collar. Kept that same peachy color and added blotches onto the tie because he has like blotchy flowers on his tie, I guess you can call them. So I did that, and then took some yellow body paint and added the yellow blotches, and took some white body paint and added some white blotches. After that, I did go ahead and fill in the whole tie with black. Later on, I will be adding some more details so it doesn't just look like a black blob, but for now, it is just a black blob of body paint. I don't even know. I kept blocking the camera with the stupid palette, which you can see right there. I was using the BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette for this whole thing because I feel like I keep forgetting to mention what products I'm using. I'm trying, but there you have it. You can see it in the frame, blocking everything. Once that's done, I took a light blue body paint from Mehron and added some lines around all the flowers, kind of, I don't know, that's just kind of what his looked like, so that's what I did, I don't know. Then I took some more black body paint and added the dots in the center of all of them, making them look more flower-esque like his are. It's a very interesting design. And then I took some white body paint and I just went ahead and went over the black and over the flowers, giving it a muddy gray kind of look, and that'll add the highlights / shadows to the tie to make it not just look like a big blob. I mean, it still kind of looks like a big blob, but it looks more like a bow tie now that you add that in, I guess. Now moving on to the green suit. It's a blotchy green suit, so I went in with 3 different colored body paints from Mehron, a dark green, a medium green, and a light green, and kind of just like, more than like brushing it on, I was kind of patting it on to give that blotchy effect. It kind of gave a water effect, which kind of looks cool, but not really what I was going for, but it works. And of course I did it to both shoulders. And once that's done, that's where I filled in the other section of the peachy color in the middle. And then I also went in with some pinks and oranges and reds to fill in the shadow of that, so the bow tie looks like it's sitting above it. And I also added that to the collar as well. And then later on, I actually do go in with some darker greens and blacks to fill in around the tie. I added some darker browns above the color, so it looked like the collar was sitting on top of my skin. And yeah, just added a whole bunch of shadowing here and there and made it look better, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm happy to be back in painting and I hope to keep it up. I say that every time, but we'll see. I'm trying to get my life in order. We all have our things, right? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to be notified of when I upload. Be sure to hit that bell. Be sure to let me know if you have any other ideas on art-related projects, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!